The closing date is finally here and you're ready to turn the keys over to your new home. But hold on, before you officially become the owner, there's one more step, the final walkthrough. It's like a last-minute checklist to make sure everything is in order and the seller has held up to their end of the bargain. Don't let any sneaky surprises ruin your big moment. Prep for the final walkthrough and cross your fingers for a smooth process. A final walkthrough is a visit to the property just before the closing to make sure that everything is in order and that the property is in the same condition as when the offer was made. This is the final opportunity for the buyer to confirm that all the terms of the offer have been fulfilled and that the property is ready to be transferred to the new owner. In a way, it's like the final exam for the seller to make sure they've done everything they promised to do. If they pass the final walkthrough, they get to keep the money from the sale. If they fail, they might have to do some last-minute repairs or pay some extra fees. So if you're the seller, be sure to tidy up the place and make any necessary repairs before the final walkthrough. And if you're the buyer, don't forget to bring your checklist and your critical eye. You want to make sure you're getting exactly what you paid for. But all jokes aside, the final walkthrough is an important step in the home buying process and should be taken seriously. We do the final walkthrough as close to the closing time as possible because if something happens and you don't see it and you sign the closing, now that is your problem, not the seller's. If something is not in the way that was agreed upon, we will talk to your attorney to hold some money. Quick story. During the transaction, we requested that the house be delivered vacant at the time of the final walkthrough. However, when we arrived, the tenants of one of the units were still present. We contacted the listing agent who admitted that he had not paid attention to the purchase and sales agreement and it was too late to resolve the issue. We then contacted the buyer's attorney who promptly placed a hold on a percentage of the funds for the transaction. The listing agent claimed that this type of situation occurred frequently in his 32 years of experience. The buyer's attorney was shocked and advised the agent to never repeat such a statement again. It was funny, but it happens all the time. That is why it's so important to have a great team to protect your interests, not the seller's interest. Please subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can get updates when we release our next and last video on the first-time homebuyer playlist, The Closing. You are officially a homeowner.